We learned today how long AmySenser will be in prison, but what will life be like behind bars for her?
She'll be doing her time at the State Women's Correctional Facility in Shakopee. And Fox 9's Eric Rung sat down with a warden there today, and now he's joining us with a look at what life is like on the inside.
Yeah, Jeff, the Department of Corrections facility out in Shakopee isn't exactly Fort Leavenworth, but it's no country club either. Sensor's freedom is very limited out there. Prison officials control everything from the time she wakes up till the time she goes to bed.
For at least the next 2 years and 3 months, this will be AmySenser's home, a fate she was fully prepared for, according to her attorney.
So just simply discussing, making preparations for the family, making preparations for being taken into custody.
When she arrived at the prison in Shakopee, her picture was taken and she was issued her standard prison clothes.
They have a pair of jeans, a t-shirt, kind of a blue denim shirt, tennis shoes.
The warden in Shakopee is Tracy Bout. She oversees more than 600 women being held here.
Every offender that comes in is treated the exact same way.
That means Sensor will spend her nights in a cell either by herself or with up to 3 other inmates. Her days begin well before 8 a.m. and after breakfast, she will attend different prison programs and be given a job.
They could work in our min-core industries area. They could maybe be a janitor in a living unit, or they could work in food services preparing meals or serving meals.
Nearly everything she does in prison will be scheduled. Recreation time is limited, as are visitors and how close they can get to each other.
They're allowed a very brief hug. Hello, very brief hug, goodbye. At this facility, they just sit across from one another.
Inmates can earn more freedom depending on their behavior, which includes having children spend the night. But don't be fooled. Despite there being no bars, no barbed wire fence surrounding the correctional facility, it is in fact a prison.
Offenders that come to prison lose their freedom. They're not able to do the things that we're able to do.
Sensor will be staying in a temporary living unit for a few weeks while she goes through an orientation. Then she'll be transferred into another cell. In the orientation, the warden tells us that Amy will get a good idea of what life will be like in prison and what is expected of her. Jeff?
Eric, you talked about the visitation there, and the reason I ask, you're talking about a high-profile family here. Even though Joe Sensor wasn't in court today, apparently he was with their daughters. How soon before she'll be able to spend time with them?
Well, the warden said that anybody that wants to visit an inmate there, they have to fill out a lot of paperwork. And basically, as soon as all that paperwork gets done, background checks are done, then she will be able to have visitors. But there's no time that she has to be in there for a certain amount of weeks or months or anything like that before she can get a visitor. So as soon as that paperwork's done, she could receive a visitor out there.
All right, Eric Rung, thanks.